Hello. Okay, so next question. Probably should have looked it up before I started the video. Hold on. What conventions do you go to, and which one would be a good one to go to for my first convention? First convention, okay. That's hard to say. It really depends on what your personality's like. I went to Techo as my first convention, of course, and it was great. It's gotten better. It was actually really good last year. I was surprised. But it was bad for a little while. I wouldn't say bad, but it was kind of like boring. And the people weren't as nice. But now it's actually gotten really good. But yeah. See, I had Charles go to a smaller one, Creo, for his first convention because he doesn't like a lot of people around him because he has really bad social anxiety. That, like, he just freaks out when there's a lot of people around him. He's very protective, and that's why he goes nuts whenever I go to conventions. But yeah, it depends on what type of person you are. Now, if you are the type of person that you need friends to go to a convention with, and you are from the Pittsburgh area, message us. We will find you. We will help you. We will hang out with you. We don't mind. We are not snobby. We are not going to be mean to you. We hang out with, like, a very dynamic group of people. Like, we have friends who are total Ren Fair nerds, and then we have our gamers, and we have our sexy cosplayers, and then we have the crazy big cosplayers who are like, I need every single detail, and this looks like a gigantic robot. So, we do not judge anyone, and unless you're judging us. That's the thing, remember that. You should never judge someone unless they're judging you. And you should only judge them for what they're doing, not for who they are or what they look like. Like, for example, you should go to a convention and you should find people that you like. And if there are people that are rude, just stay away from them. It's easy as that. Just stay away from them. There are so many evil people in the world. Like, of course, you go to a convention because you can't stand normal people, and you want to find people that are more like you. And you shouldn't have to go to a convention and hate anyone. You should want to go to a convention because you're like, oh, finally, my real family. That should be how it is. Because every time I go to a convention, I'm just excited that I finally get to see people that I never get to see anymore because I have a life. And I wish that I could see people, like, I wish I could see Nikki every day, but I can't because she lives all the way in Virginia Beach, and I get to visit her, like, once a year. I wish that I could visit Phaetine every day, but she doesn't live that far away, but it's still awkward to, like, go all the way over there with a baby. I see Tom a few times of the year, but, like, there are people that, like, I meet up at Katsucon. Like, I always make it my mission. And he's gonna watch this video and he's gonna be so embarrassed. But I make it my mission to take pictures and hang out with Sean Weber every single time I go to Katsucon. It's my mission. He's gonna be so embarrassed. He's gonna be like, Jen, you can't be posting stuff like that. But that's just, I love people who are like that, like they're just so great and accepting, and they just, like, you say, like, oh, I'm going to this convention, this convention, this convention. You're like, oh yeah, I gotta go to these conventions now just to see this one person. And that's like, it's just, it makes me so happy that I actually have friends who are like, oh, I gotta go to this convention because you're going to it. And I'm like that too. And it's just, it's so great. The only convention I will not go to anymore is Otakon. And that is bluntly because the only reason I would go is because of friends. My friends don't really go to it anymore. I have like 2 or 3 friends who like love to go to it and won't miss it. But I'll see them another time of the year. Like, oh, her name is Tony Temptress on her cosplay fan page, and I'm always like, oh crap, I'm never gonna see you, and then I'm like, I'll see you at Katsucon now. Was it last year? Yeah, was it last year? Yeah, it was last year. Okay. Last year we stayed with her, and what did Ayo call it? She called it like it was like the freezing realm or something. we both freeze very easily. And we were in that room, and like we were like frozen out. We went outside of the room, and it was warmer outside of the room than in the room. And this is February. So I love you to death, Tony, but we'll probably never stay in your room just because we get cold very easily, I guess. I did not realize how easily cold I get, but it was just like, I can't even, we had like 3 blankets bundled up around her, and we were like huddled up together, and we were still freezing our butts off, so can't handle it. What was the question again? Oh, so yeah. If you're not from this area though, there are little conventions there's like, they call them like semi, like, I think Kurio, which is the semi convention up here, or the SanguaCon if you're 18 and up, you can go to. But those are little conventions if you're not a people person. But yeah, I'll be at Sangwa this year, and I'm going to be doing a panel, I hope, with Aaron, because we're going to do a comedy. We're going to do the, what was it? Dating tips for cosplayers, which should be extremely hilarious. And if they don't let us do that panel, we will be videotaping and making a video, because that is going to be an amazing act. Alright, next question.